Hey, honey, I'm home. That was a long day. Yeah, it was fine, I'd say. Thank you. How was your day? It was good and bad? Okay, wait. Let me just sit here next to you. Okay, I'm all ears. So, you you said it all started pretty normal. Hmm. The usual. Okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Just like every other normal day for the most of us, I would say. And then you say it started. What exactly? What started? You you got afraid about what exactly did you get afraid? You were thinking about losing me? Why were you thinking about that? Okay, I see what you mean, yeah. And then suddenly everything just came crashing down on your mind, right? Okay, so come to me. I will be here and I will listen to everything you tell me, and you can just empty your heart and tell me what's on your mind and just let it out, okay? So, tell me, how did that start? How did that thought process, where did it come from? Okay, yeah. So, that's where it comes from. Okay. Wow, that is really, really much, and you don't have to worry though, because I have a counter for every bad thought that's going on. And so, about your first one, you thought about us fighting and breaking up. Can't say I have had this one as well, but so, we've been together for quite a while, and I think that it is normal when you have to argue sometimes. I don't like it much either, but it also proves that we really care for each other and love each other. Otherwise, you wouldn't argue. Yeah, true, you're right. It also depends on how you argue or discuss something. Because we will never always have the same opinion on something, but what it counts is what we make out of it. So, am I gonna yell at you? Or am I gonna listen what you have to say and try to understand? Well, I'd rather go for option two. I mean, yeah, of course. You know me. So, yeah, I mean, for me, there's no point in yelling at each other. You can just listen and talk and be honest about it? Hmm? You mean, what if things really get out of hand? Well, I can't tell you how I will react in certain situations, but I will obviously try my best. And you can always, and I really mean always, you can always tell me about it. You can always tell me if I'm being too harsh or if I get too loud, if anything, because sometimes we don't know how we sound like, or we cannot see ourselves always from a bird perspective. You know what I mean? From a third person. You can tell that to me, and I will appreciate honesty every time. You know, sometimes the truth can hurt, but the truth is what will hold out the longest. And you know, that's why we need each other, and we need to be honest. And I think this is a very good foundation in a relationship. Does that remove some of the weight of your heart? Yes? I'm really, really glad to hear that. Hmm? Yeah? Yes, sure. Ask me. Bombard me. I mean, not literally, but yes. Go ahead. You're afraid that I ever get tired of you? Well, no, I'm not laughing, but well, okay. Let me put it like this. I don't want to just say what you want to hear, but I think I can give you some relief there too. So, first of all, I love you. I love you so, so, so much, and I don't know what possibly could change that right now. And second is, the longer we are together, the more memories we make and challenges we face, the stronger will our bond grow. So right now, we have another issue, and I'm here to help you. And you know we both have problems, and we're always there to help each other. Yeah, true, sometimes we also need our friends to help us, but we respect and accept our wishes. And I see this as very healthy. Sometimes I just need to play video games with the boys, and you know, and sometimes you need to go out with your girls, right? If you live together, of course, you could get on each other's nerves sometimes. But that's normal, that's so human. And I'm glad we're both human. At the end of the day, I still love you, and I will always treasure you. Thank you. Yeah? Yeah, sure, ask. So, what if something happens to me? You mean like an accident? Hmm. Well, there are unfortunately some things we cannot change how it goes. But we can set our behavior in a way that accidents are less likely to happen. And we also shouldn't let ourselves be dragged down by fear. I'll give you an example. I would never drive when I had something to drink, you know. I mean, I almost never drink, but maybe on some few occasions I could have a few glasses. But in that case, I know where I sleep, or I know that I have a ride home. So that gets rid of the danger that I might have a car accident with my car. And I also drive very carefully because I always think about you. Of course, I pay attention to the street. Yeah, what? But I cannot think of. Oh, I know what you mean. I mean, yes, I think of you, but of course I'm paying attention. But you're still the motivator of my behavior, I would say. Yeah. And yes, there are some days where we may cry or be sad or just mourn, but that means it can go up again. Without downs, there wouldn't be any ups. And yeah, without ups, there wouldn't be any downs. But You know, if you're at the lowest floor of a building, you can only go up the stairs, right? There's no downstairs anymore. You can only go up. That's just a fact. And I also think of, experience like sadness or hurtings. Because we have those feelings, we can also feel happiness and joy, and even more sometimes if we are extremely sad, and sometimes or somehow the table turns around, it's gonna be much more a much more happier feeling than when you're just, if you're always content, if you're always happy or in a good mood, then sometimes you're not gonna really treasure that anymore. You know? You agree? So, okay, so how are you feeling right now? Better? Oh, I'm so glad. Come here. Let me hug you. Oh, you're hungry? Now that I think of it, me too. Yeah, let's get something to eat. I'll drive. Yeah, of course. I'm careful. I don't even have to think about you if you're next to me, so I'm gonna drive even better. Oh yeah, I here, I already have the keys. So, okay. Let's go. And yes, we go together, my love.